Hey, I have a pick a card reading for you guys today. We are going to find out who's been thinking about you lately, and then we'll find out what have they been thinking, okay? So, we have 4 piles today. I'm going to pull a card for each pile so you can choose between the card that comes out or the bracelet that you see or one of the yummy foods. Whatever is calling to you, whichever one you're drawn to. If you're feeling drawn to more than one pile, definitely listen to all the piles that you are feeling drawn to. There can be more messages for you in other piles. If you've never been here before, hey, my name is Amy. Welcome to my channel. If you have been here before, welcome back. Okay, let's see what the card is for pile number 1. And pile number 2. Pile 3. Last pile, pile 4. Okay. Ooh, raining really hard right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it just started downpouring. Okay. So let's get a close-up look here at what we're dealing with. This is the card for pile number 1. This is the saying yes to me card. Give yourself permission to believe you are perfect and beautiful as you are. You can pause it right here and read the full card if you'd like. But she's like stretching in bed, drinking a warm cup of coffee or tea. There's hanging plants all above. So you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to the chicken nuggies there, a little chicken nugget container, or the dragon bracelet. This bracelet is made with rose red tiger's eye crystals. All right, so if you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you're pile number 1. Pile 2, this is your card. Looks like she's journaling, barefoot in her robe, writing in her journal. Yep, this is the journaling card. Journaling works best when done regularly, but even occasionally, it's a great tool for deepening awareness of oneself and self-reflection. All right, so you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to this bracelet here. This is the new sunflower bracelet on my website made with butter quartz, or you could be drawn to the French fries. All right, if you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 2. Pile 3, this is your card. There's like a ship in the water and a lighthouse. She's holding the moon. The stars are like, looks like it's coming out of her nose. And then it looks like her lap is an island. There's a little house on her lap. This is the mandalas card. Mandalas are like visual meditations. They strengthen your intuition, reflecting your inner self at the time of creation. Okay, so you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to this chakra bracelet here. Has all the chakra stones in it. It's made with bronzite crystals. Or you could be drawn to the burrito. If you're drawn to any of those things or all 3 of those things, you are pile number 3. And the last one, we have someone in a kayak going down the stream. Spirit just said, row, row, row your boat. There's mountains ahead. This is the mindfulness card. Mindfulness helps to slow down and engage with the present moment. It brings attention to bodily sensations such as breathing and flow of energy within the body or sounds around us. Mindfulness card. Okay, so you might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to this bracelet. This is the Spiritual Enlightenment bracelet made with Angola quartz crystals. Or you might be drawn to the pizza. It's got pepperoni, olives, mushrooms, green peppers, lots of cheese dripping off of it. That looks really yummy. Okay. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you are pile number 4. Like I said, take your time, feel out the piles. Which one are you drawn to? Which one's calling to you the most? If you're torn between a couple different piles, listen to all the piles that you're drawn to. You definitely have messages for you in more than one pile, especially if you're somebody that resonates a lot with my readings. You can definitely get a lot of messages sometimes. I know some of you guys are like, every pile, every pile resonated with me, Amy. Love that. Okay. So let's get into it and find out who's been thinking about you lately and what have they been thinking. Here we go. Hey, pile 1, let's find out who's been thinking about you lately and what have they been thinking. Make sure you stay till the end if you want to hear the messages of what they've been thinking. And we're also going to pull initials at the end. So if you want the initials confirmation for their first or last name initial, make sure you listen till the end. All right, here we go. Pile 1. Who's been thinking about pile 1, Spirit? Who is it? They could be a Virgo. They don't have to be. The Hermit. The Hanged Man. All right, the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with the Page of Swords. This can also be Pisces energy with the Hanged Man. Oh, Nine of Swords. And the Empress. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm definitely getting more than one person here. Like there's competition when it comes to people thinking about you. One of them looks like they're single and the other one does not. So there's someone here that's thinking about you that is like single and lonely. The other energy they're connected to someone else, but they're thinking about you. So they're either like in a connection with somebody else, they're seeing someone else, they're talking to somebody else, they're in a relationship with someone else, but they're thinking about you. So there's two energies coming through really strong. One of them is definitely like single bachelor, bachelorette. The other one is more in some sort of connection. Doesn't necessarily have to be a committed relationship that they're in. For some of you it is, but they're connected to someone else thinking about you. And then one of these people is looking you up online. looking at your social media, looking at your stuff online, asking about you. They could be a follower or somebody that you know watches your stories. One of these people, when they think about you, they're like anxious. They're up in their head about you. They feel anxious when they think about you. They feel kind of conflicted. Um, they're uneasy about the connection between the two of you. It's making them feel anxiety. And they're thinking about you a lot too. Like they think about you often, but it kind of gives them like this anxious feeling conflicted and uneasy for whatever reason. I'm getting that both of them are extremely physically attracted to you. Both of these two people find you very physically attractive. Okay, let's get some more and see who are these two. One of them feels kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place when it comes to you. They're feeling like things between the two of you are stuck, or things in the situation involving you are kind of stuck. Not necessarily in a good way. It's more like a conflict that things are stuck. Who are these two, Spirit? Who are these two? Okay. You definitely could have gotten in some sort of an argument with one of them, especially with this Five of Wands energy. This can be like fights, conflict, and now you're getting the Whip card, which is about arguments, fighting, being angry with one another, or you're angry with them, they're angry with you, you're both angry at each other. There's tension between you and one of these people. There's either like Spirit's pointing this out at the bottom of the deck here. There's either been an ending between the two of you, or there's like a threat of losing this connection, feeling discouraged, breakup energy. Yeah, so one of these two people that's thinking about you, there's definitely been issues between the two of you in the past, or you're currently going through a bunch of issues with them. They're feeling discouraged. You could be feeling discouraged. There's anger here with one of them. The Magician. It does feel like you're in communication with one of these people, or maybe both of them. One of them's very curious about you, like intrigued by you. They like watching you, or they like looking to see what you're doing, or they like asking about you. I just keep getting this. That's the Page of Swords energy of like being very curious about what pile number one is up to. What are you doing? What are you thinking? So one of them really has their eye on you, and it feels like for most of you, they're online kind of watching to see what you post, or they're asking if you guys have any mutuals together. They're asking about you. They're just like super curious about what you're thinking and what you're feeling. One of them could be really into technology, electronics, gaming, computers. They might be somebody that always has to get the new iPhone. They could drive a Tesla. They could be really into just electronic things. They could work in technology or electronics for some of you. Air sign energy again. So again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is coming through really strong. They don't necessarily have to be that sign, but for a group of you, you are dealing with an air sign for one of these people. They could just act like an air sign. I am getting that one of them is pretty talkative, very expressive, super intellectual, smart. And again, they're curious. Okay, that's coming through a lot. One of them is super curious about you right now. Like when they think about you, they have questions. They're wondering about you when they're thinking about you. They're really intrigued or they're super curious about you right now because that is coming through 3 times here. But yeah, one of them is coming through as somebody that's very analytical, smart, intellectual, somebody that's clever, very expressive, very action oriented. They think a lot. Okay, there's something going on with their thought process and they're a deep thinker. This is giving me this energy of the thinking man, the hermit. The thinking man is like a sculpture, I think, and he's deep in thought. So one of them is somebody that gets really into their head and it kind of keeps to themselves and just thinks and thinks and thinks. But then I'm also getting a talkative energy. So they might be somebody that does, like, once they get going and start talking, they talk a lot. Or that could be the other person because there's 2 energies here. One of them could be more introverted and the other one's more extroverted. A tornado. Yeah, what's going on with one of these energies? There's a lot of issues with one of them. Again, there's this vibe here of like things have ended between you and one of these people, or there's a threat that there's a storm brewing. So there's like this threat that things are going to end between the 2 of you. You might be seeing synchronicities of 4s, 444 recently. You might have been drawn to pile number 4 as well if you were listen to that pile. But 4s are coming up as a synchronicity for you, pile number 1. Yeah, it feels like there's an instability between you and one of these people. So you either had some sort of a breakup, separation, argument, fights, anger at each other, a breakdown in communication. Things have kind of been destroyed between the 2 of you, where there's a storm brewing and there's a lot of tension between you 2. So one of these connections looks rough. Looks like there's like fighting, conflict, pain, hurting each other or them hurting you, arguments. Okay. And yeah, one of them's really stubborn. We got the fixed sign coming through here, and that's that stuck energy I was talking about. One of them feels like things between the 2 of you are really stuck. I don't know exactly why they feel like it's stuck, but they feel like the situation between you 2 is kind of stuck the way it is and it's not going to change and it feels like a discouraging type of way. It doesn't feel like it's a good thing that things are stuck. It feels like it's discouraging. One of them is coming through as being like pretty stubborn, difficult to work with. That could definitely be the one that you've had like arguments with. That's what happens when a tornado meets a volcano. I'm hearing Eminem's song now. Yeah, that's Eminem featuring Rihanna. Love the Way You Lie. You might want to go listen to that song after this reading, but one of the lines is, maybe that's what happens when a tornado meets a volcano. All I know is I love you too much to walk away, though. Come inside, pick up your bags off the sidewalk. Don't you hear sincerity in my voice when I talk? Told you this is my fault. Look me in the eyeball. Something happened between you and one of them for sure. Okay. Who are these two, Spirit? Let's get some more. Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, it looks like there has been an ending because it's coming through as past love. One of them is somebody from your past lover. There's this control vibe here. Somebody also keeps coming through as being kinky. It's here twice. See, kinky, and whoop. It totally just fell off the table, but look, it's on there twice. So one of these two energies has a very kinky vibe to them. They like it kind of freaky. Okay. There's someone here that's a little bit freaky deaky. All right. One of them is a really strong chemistry between the two of you. You're coming up as being soulmates with one of these two people. You might have been in a relationship with them, or you are in a relationship with them, or it's somebody that you would like to be in a relationship with. So one of these two, it's a really strong connection. Like, the feelings are intense on both ends between the both of you. There's a chemistry. You're really drawn to each other. Your souls recognize each other. You might not really be able to stay away from each other. I'm also getting one of them is more mature than the other one. That could be age. It could be actual age, but it could just be their mentality. One of them is coming through as being a lot more mature than the other energy. Could be mature in age, but it could just be their mentality is a lot more mature. And then there's also someone here that is very financially secure or money focused. They could be wealthy. They could be somebody that is involved in finance somehow. For some of you, like, they work in finance. I'm looking for a man in finance with a trust fund. If you guys are on TikTok, you might know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just forget it. One of them could work in finance or investments. It could be somebody that likes to save a lot, somebody that does have quite a bit of savings, somebody that makes a really good living. I'm also getting a silver fox coming through for someone here, but only take that if it resonates. So they could have that silver, gray hair, gray in their facial hair. It just came through as well. They could just be a lot older than you. An age gap where one of them is older. All right. Let's see, what are they thinking when they're thinking about you? Hopefully you guys know who these two are. I never should have let you go. This is a person from the past. So someone from your past is regretting that you got away, or that they let you go, that things ended between the two of you. There is a strong vibe here of like things being over. Losing you with the coffin, breakup, losing you, things ending between the two of you. You got lots of cards here about someone from the past that you've had an ending with. Thinking a lot about you right now. And they're in this vibe of like, shouldn't have ended things, or shouldn't have let you leave, or should have never let you go. I'll be back. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. What are these two thinking about, Spirit? Ooh. One of them's possessive. Oh, look. Again, one of them is stuck. They feel like things are stuck. I can't make this up, you guys. One of them feels like the situation between the two of you is stuck. They feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. That came out like right away with one of them, where they feel like the situation, the connection with you, the situation between the two of you is just stuck in a frustrating place or a complicated place. They don't really know what to do about it. They feel stuck when it comes to you. And then one of them's like possessive of you. They get jealous thinking about you being with someone else. They don't want you to be with anybody else. They might be somebody that literally acts possessive of you. Like, who have you been talking to? What are you doing? Who is that guy? Or whatever. There's definitely a possessive, jealous energy coming from one of these two. All right. I want to see you so bad. I've never met anyone like you. So one of them is feeling like they can't wait to see you again. They're wondering when the next time they're going to see you is, or they can't wait for the next time they see you. And they think that you're super awesome, pile number one. You're so amazing. They've never met anybody like you. You're a unicorn. I did get that both of these energies are highly attracted to you. It's definitely coming through that one of them just thinks you are the cat's meow, is what I just heard. You're now I'm hearing the greatest thing since sliced bread, which is like a super old saying. You're just so great, pile number one. Especially to one of them just thinks you are like amazing. They're super intrigued by you. Can't stop looking at you. You've never seen anything. It's like seeing a unicorn. They've never seen anything like it, and it's just like magical, amazing when they look at you. And they like looking at you. They're wondering when they get to look at you again, when they'll get to see you again. One of them is a player energy or plays games. I am getting a manipulative energy here with this magician. Somebody that's manipulative, that needs to do some healing and stop playing games. And they play games on purpose. They have done and said things toward you that was like manipulative. Okay, and you might just be casual or friends with one of them, or just talking, somebody that you just talk to, somebody that you're an acquaintance with, somebody that you're just friends with. It's giving the vibe of it being really casual with one of these two because they want more than what you guys have. They want to be able to be romantic with you. So it's like, or more romantic with you. One of these two wants more than what you guys already have between the two of you, more than what the connection is right now. And there's the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. I will be back. So this past love, whoever this is that you had an ending with, you've been in separation from them, there's been some sort of a break, there's been a breakup, there's been a breakdown in communication. They're coming back. It could be really kind of unexpectedly too. I'm getting this unexpected, hey, pop up, popping back into your life, like, hey, or maybe that just happened with one of these two. They just unexpectedly came back into your life. So this could definitely resonate right when you're listening to the reading or in the very near future. So they might have just like come back into your life or they're about to. So it feels like you're in no contact with one of them, and the other one, it feels like you are in contact somehow. You talk to each other or you do see each other. Could just be acquaintances, like I said. Let's get some initials for confirmation for those of you that like the initials. What are the initials? First and last names. What are the initials? First and last names. We got T, first or last name starting with a T. We have E, P. I'm getting Pete for someone. Peter. We have H, first or last name starting with an H. I'm also getting the name Theo. The name Heather, that could be your name though. I'm also getting Phil. First and last name starting with an A. First or last name starting with an I. Ian is definitely coming through. Ivan. Felipe. We got, they could have two H's in their name. They could have an H in their first name, an H in their last name. You guys could both have names with the letter H. You could have two A's in their name, or you could have A in your name, and so do they. You got I again, two I's in their name, or you have an I in your name and they have an I in their name. We're getting literally like all the same letters. Okay, F, J. I'm getting Jeff right away there. And C. CJ. JT is coming through. The name Justin is coming through. Jason. I'm also getting somebody that works in radiology. This is really specific, so only take it if it's for you. There's someone here where this person works in radiology somehow. They could be somebody that does like CT scans, MRIs. They could work in the ER. They could work in some sort of medical facility where they do like imaging. That's definitely coming up for someone here. Is it Hans? Hans? The name Hans. Is it Hans? I don't know. There's also someone coming through that really likes peanut butter. There's something about like peanut butter. Maybe they put peanut butter on weird things, or they like eat peanut butter daily to get their protein in. I don't know. Is there even protein? Yeah, there's protein in peanut butter. I also just got something about like a protein shake, maybe peanut butter protein shakes. But I'm just getting someone here. You're gonna know if it's you. If it's not, just leave it. As long as the overall vibe of the reading resonates with you, it's still your reading. Just leave the really specific details for who they're for. I'm also getting AI now. So more about like technology, electronics, AI. They could be into AI or just electronic things, technology stuff. Like I said, that came through like having to have the latest phone. Like they always upgrade their phone, or they drive an electric car, or they're into that stuff. They could be somebody that has a lot of cool electronics at their house. I just got something about like techno and lighting too. So I'm getting somebody that works with staging, lighting. Could be a DJ. It could be somebody that works at events where they set up, like the sound system, that kind of thing. Okay. We have a Chad here for someone. Charles, Charlie, TJ, EJ. There could be something about like matching pajamas, or some connection to wearing pajamas. It could even be something as simple as like this person calls their pajamas my PJs. Like, I'm going to go put my PJs on. One of them feels like a pet lover, specifically a cat. That doesn't even necessarily have to be a house cat. It could be that they like wild cats. It could definitely be that they have a cat or they're a cat lover. Cats really like them. They could be into the movie Tiger King, or they really like tigers, lions, like wild cats. Wild cat could be significant somehow, something about a wild cat. I'm also getting that one of them wears hats. Okay. One of them likes to wear hats, or they could have a lot of hats. They collect hats, or they have a specific hat that they wear often. Also getting like a cowboy hat, baseball hat. One of them has kind of a goofy vibe to them, or somebody that's really happy. Like most of the time, they're really happy. They could laugh a lot. They could crack jokes a lot. I keep getting haha and happy for one of them. So, like one of them, they could be a comedian, or they think they are. It could be somebody that likes to watch a lot of comedy. Stand up comedy could be their thing. AJ just came through for someone. AJ. But yeah, it literally says AI twice here. So AI is significant for someone. Technology, AI, electronics. I'm getting the vibe that one of them is working on their fitness too. So one of them could lift weights. Specifically, I'm getting like weightlifting, working on their fitness, working out. That definitely vibes with that protein shake feeling that I was getting earlier. So one of them could be like a gym bro. You could know them from the gym. Or they're just like a weightlifter, somebody that's got big arms. buff arms. I'm getting the word pecs keeps coming through. So they could have a six-pack. They could be like super ripped. Protein bar. That's from TikTok too. Maybe there's a connection to TikTok because I've gotten two different TikTok references in this pile, which doesn't usually happen. The looking for a guy in finance with a trust fund. And then protein boar. Those are both TikTok things. Okay. It does feel like you and one of these people just have a really difficult connection. It's like it's hard for you guys to get along, or this one of them kind of throws you off. They cause stress in your life. I was getting one of them is pretty anxious about the two of you, feeling conflicted, that there's anger and arguments and tension. I'm getting this vibe that one of them kind of disrupts your life or throws you off or throws your life out of balance. Okay. I just got Pepe. Is that a nickname for somebody's? They might have a nickname for their private area. Okay. That's very specific for somebody. They might have like a funny nickname for their loin. Or Johnson. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. Maybe Johnson is the last name of somebody here. John could be their first name. All right. That's what I got for you, pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading and it brought you clarity about who's been thinking about you. If you're interested in private readings, I do have 15-minute readings and half an hour readings where you can ask me whatever you want to know. Those are on my website, amysaltered.com. There's past life readings on there too if you're wondering what happened between you and somebody else in a past life. And I also have an energy check reading on there where you can see how one person is feeling about you. And they're all available as emergency readings except for the past life reading. You can get it as an emergency, so you get it back really fast. If you want to get a reading like right away, I do have that available on my website. Like I said, it's amysalter.com. All you have to do is type it into Google, or you can just click the drop down box below. You'll see the link down there for my website. That's the only place that you can book with me. That's also where you can purchase bracelets like the one that you see here that you chose, the dragon bracelet. The one that I'm wearing is the Good as Gold bracelet, made with obsidian, and it has this gold tint to it. So all of that is available over there if you're interested. If you're drawn to any other pile, definitely check out all the piles that you're drawn to. You can have more messages for you in other piles. If you're done here for today, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already before you go. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Okay, pile 2. Let's find out who's been thinking about you lately. And then we'll find out why. What have they been thinking? We'll get messages. Make sure you stay until the end if you want to hear what they've been thinking about you. And then I'm also going to pull initials, get some extra confirmation for those of you that like to hear first and last name initials. That will be at the end. Okay, here we go. Pile 2. Who has been thinking about pile number 2, Spirit? 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, the Lovers. Gemini energy. Gemini coming through for someone here. They don't have to be a Gemini, but there is someone that has a Gemini here. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Three of Wands. 333. You guys might have been drawn to pile number 3, or you could be seeing the synchronicity of 333. Got the Nine of Swords and the Moon. Pisces, Cancer, and Gemini energy have come through so far. Okay, well, one of these is somebody that's thinking about you secretly. I feel like there's 3 energies here thinking about you. One of them is thinking about you in secrecy. They're like, they don't want you to know they're thinking about you. They're kind of up late thinking about you, but they're keeping it to themselves. They're like sneaky, secret admirer. They're wanting to keep it a secret. Like, they don't want you to know that they're thinking about them. They'd be so upset if they knew that I was telling you all about it in this reading, whoever this is. There's a third party situation going on with one of them. Like I said, I'm getting 3 energies. So if you get too confused, this might not be your pile. If this is your pile, you should be able to decipher who the 3 energies are. One of them is either with someone else or talking to somebody else. They're in a relationship. That could be the one that's keeping it a secret that they're thinking about you. But I'm definitely getting that there's a third party situation going on with one of these people. But then there's 2 others that are thinking about you as well. One of them really likes you. Like, they've caught feelings. They've caught serious feelings for you. They're in love. They see you as the one. They see you as somebody that they want to be with. They really care about you a lot. They have deep feelings for you. Yeah, one of them is like anxious and thinking about you a lot at night. 2 energies here of when they think about you, it makes them anxious, and you're on their mind a lot in the evening time when they're in bed, late at night. I'm also getting distance with one of them. Like, one of them is further away than the other 2. Long distance. One of them is holding back when it comes to you too. They're waiting and holding back. There's something about having to wait or feeling like they should wait, waiting to see what happens. For a small group of you, you work with one of these people. I'm getting you get along really well with one of them, but there's a group of you where you actually work together. Okay. But only take that specific stuff if it resonates for you. As long as the overall vibe of the reading is resonating, it's still your reading. But I am going to say some specific things, okay? Who is this, Spirit? Who are these 3 people that are thinking about my pile number 2 babes? Yeah. That's not surprising. We got the hummingbird, the loons, the raccoon. The world, again, with somebody that is at a distance from you. The mask. Who is this? One of them is like secretive or sneaky or... Seven of Swords is somebody that's like concealing things, wearing a disguise, wearing a mask, being very secretive, hiding their feelings. So one of them is coming through very strongly as like hiding the fact that they're thinking about you a lot, being sneaky about the fact that they're thinking about you a lot, acting like they don't think about you a lot, but you could feel, because you have like this telepathy, your gut could be telling you that they are, but they're trying to hide it. So it feels like whoever this is that hides the fact that they think about you a lot, it's something that your gut is telling you that they are. You can tell that their energy is focused on you. You can feel their energy tugging on you. You feel like this person thinks about you a lot, but you might not have any confirmation of it, like solid proof that they do. But your gut is telling you they do, but they're like really secretive about it. They're hiding it, they're concealing it, they're keeping it a secret here. Okay, and then one of them you definitely have some sort of really strong connection with, an uncommon bond, deep commitment, deep desire, and it feels mutual, like you guys both really like each other. You guys have a strong bond, strong attraction. Feels like a, a really strong soulmate. You might call them a twin flame. You could call them like your person. One of them is an entrepreneur type vibe. They could be really creative. They're coming through as somebody that's resourceful and entrepreneur. So they could own their own business, or they could have ideas of things that they want to do in the future. They could be somebody that's artistic, creative, can make something out of nothing. They could be somebody that like is good with working with their hands. I'm getting handyman or handy woman. Doesn't matter what the ooh, okay. Well, yeah, handyman. Spirit's like, yes, handyman. Okay. Yeah, one of them is definitely like a love interest of yours. With the lovers and the uncommon bond, the deep bond, you definitely have someone here thinking about you that you're thinking about too. They could be your boyfriend, your fiance, your spouse, or they could be somebody that you see as that your future boyfriend, your future spouse. It's a love interest. So it feels very mutual. One of them, you guys really enjoy each other. You really like each. I'm getting love. I'm not even just getting that you really like each other, but I am getting you like each other, but there's also like love here with one of them. And see, someone here is putting on a facade. There's so many cards here about like secret. It's a secret thought about you. They're putting on a facade. They're thinking about you and observing you, but they're doing it in disguise. They're hiding the fact that they're doing it. And then yeah, the world here, someone out of the three is far from you. Like it could be they live a couple hours away. It could be that they live in another state. They could live in another country. There's someone here that's like there's a lot of distance between the two of you. One of them could definitely be in a commitment with a third party, but only take that if it resonates. I am getting there's a group of you here where one of these people is committed and in a relationship. Okay, let's find out some more. I feel like you've had a dream about one of these people too, or you fantasize about them a lot. If you didn't actually have a dream about one of these three, you've fantasized about them. like you think about future things with them and what might happen between the two of you in the future. One of them is coming through as being really clever, smart, wise. They might be intellectual, very responsible, high achiever, very structured. Who are these three? I can't make this up, you guys. One of them is in a relationship. You got the triangle, crowded relationship choices. One of them is like connected to somebody else. It feels like they're committed to someone else, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could be that they're talking to someone else and they need to make a choice between you and that other person. Or they literally are, they have like a spouse or a significant other, or they need to choose between you and someone else of who they want to be with. Oh yeah, you got really strong chemistry with one of them. Yeah. There's someone here where you guys really enjoy each other's energy. Like you're both feeling it. It's somebody that you have feelings for as well. With that Lovers card there, there's a strong chemistry between the two of you. Like you just want to jump jump each other's bones is what I just heard. Oh my gosh, calm down. Can't keep your hands off each other, or you don't, like, you wish you could touch each other. Ooh, it's getting hot in here, pile number 2. New love. Gossip. Communication. Okay, so you're talking to one of these people, or at least one of them is somebody that you've recently communicated with through text, email, online, phone call, talking in person. One of them could be your neighbor or live really close, or you guys live in the same town. Like I said, there is this vibe of like working. Maybe you guys work close together. Your workplaces could be close to each other, or you live close to each other. But I'm also getting that there's one of these energies, there's outside people that talk about the two of you. So you could have mutual friends with one of them, or it could be like coworkers talking about the two of you, your friends. You've talked to your friends about them. And then one of them is coming through as you don't know them very well. They're new. They're somebody you just met. Or if you didn't just meet them, you're only kind of acquaintances with each other. You don't know each other super well. One of them is coming through as like a new vibe of somebody that hasn't been around for long, or they just came into your life, or if they've been around, you guys haven't had any super deep conversations. There's a lot of things you don't know about each other. Okay. And then, yeah, there's definitely someone attached to a third party. All right. So hopefully you guys know who these are now. I'm also getting, for someone here, there's a 50-year-old. Somebody here, there's a 28-year-old and a 24-year-old. Somebody with a birthday on the 16th or the 17th of the month. 10th, the 10th of the month. Okay. What are they thinking, Spirit? What are these three energies thinking about pile number 2? I ran away. Okay. He's a runner. He's a track star. There's someone running. One of them is creative. That keeps coming through. What are they thinking? Whoa, not now. I'm stuck. Not now. You drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. There's someone here that's planning on talking to you very soon. Expect to hear from one of them very soon. I'm planning on calling you. I'm writing and deleting messages to you. So one of them's like a little bit like hesitant. They're like waiting to say something to you, or they're taking their time when it comes to initiating a conversation with you. And it feels like it's because they're nervous, they're anxious. But they will be doing it. So expect to hear from one of these three sometime in the very near future after you watch this reading. And one of them is like scared. They're running from the connection. Somebody that runs. You got a runner here. And like I said, someone here is like creative. Entrepreneur. They could like create their own business. They could be artistic, like I said, but they look at you as somebody that motivates them to do those things, to create more, to start the goals that they have for themselves. Yeah, one of them is stuck. Not now, I'm stuck. That could definitely be the third party person that is in the love triangle. They're stuck between you and someone else, stuck between making a decision to go toward you or be with this other person. Okay. And then you drive one of them crazy. I can't sleep. That was that vibe of somebody's like up late thinking about you. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep. It's a Britney Spears song. Your name could be Britney. But it feels so right. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night. Yep. That was the vibe I was getting up here. One of them like they're like, I can't stop thinking about pile number 2. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You gotta work in the morning. That kind of vibe. Okay. I'm falling in love. I'm telling you. The lovers, one of these people really loves you. Okay. One of them has definitely caught some serious, deep feelings, passionate feelings, love the lovers. One of them loves you, deep bond toward you. Like they feel an emotional bond. They feel emotionally attached to you. They are falling in love. I think you're very talented. So one of them is very impressed by you. They adore you. They think you're great. You're amazing. You're talented. You could be creative and artistic too. And then there's someone here that misses being around you. I miss being around you. So someone here wants to see you. They miss you. Okay. Let's get some initials for those of you that want the confirmation for their first or last name initials. We're going to do that now. October could be a significant month for one of these. That could be their birthday or when you guys met. October. Okay, we got first or last name starting with an S. What are the initials, Spirit? We got SH. First or last name starting with an H. We got O. Somebody's into like sneakers, shoes. One of these three energies. They either like wearing really cool shoes or they have like a huge variety of shoes. There's some sort of connection to shoes coming through. Oh, we got an X here. Oh, one of them could definitely be connected to one of their exes, or you are their ex. And then we have first or last name starting with an N. We got Z. They might even be, okay, I keep getting something about like their shoes and their socks. So maybe they like wearing like really fashionable socks and nice dress shoes. Or they collect sneakers. I just heard something about Jordans too. And then we got first or last name starting with a T. One of them could like the color pink or wear the color pink. And then I just heard Ross. So maybe the name Ross is significant. But on the show Friends, he's like, it's not a pink shirt, it's salmon. It's not pink, it's salmon. So maybe they like wearing salmon colored clothing or socks. Right. First or last name starting with an I. They could be a fan of T.I. as well, the artist, music artist. We got U. E. One more. P. One of them likes shopping. Yeah, I'm getting one of them likes to go shopping specifically for like shoes or nice clothing. One of them's really stubborn. I just heard bullheaded. They like to go out and get a new fit, is what I just heard too, like a new outfit. They gotta always make sure that they're fit, like fit check kind of vibe. There's also something coming through about napping. So maybe they like to take naps, or you've taken a nap together with one of these people, or they talk about, I need a nap, something about naps, sleeping, wanting to sleep. They could be somebody that is like takes naps regularly. You guys, like I said, snuggled up and took a nap together with one of them. I'm also getting hoops, so basketball could be significant. Hoop. I just heard something about one of them's got it going on. So again, I'm getting the vibe that you're very attracted to at least one of these three people. Like coming from your energy pile number 2, it's like, ooh, they got it going on. Like it's somebody that you maybe have said that about them or something, because I'm getting he's got it going on. Okay. I'm also getting something about ZZ Top, which is an artist. I don't even know. I gotta look that up. Okay, ZZ Top is an American rock band formed in Houston, Texas in 1969. So that band might be significant somehow. Cheap Sunglasses is one of their songs, which is, oh my gosh, one of their songs is called Sharp Dressed Man. Holy cow, that's crazy. And Blue Jean Blues. Wow. Interesting. Because we're talking about like the way they dress and shopping and stuff. It's something about literally one of the songs is called Cheap Sunglasses, and another song is called Sharp Dressed Man. Wow. I don't know this band. I mean, I've probably heard songs, but I don't really know what they are. But yeah, the year 1969 could be significant. The age 51 could be significant for someone. I did get the age 50 coming through here earlier. 50, 50 and 51. The name Billy, Frank, Gibbons, the name Dusty, last name Hill is coming through as well. It feels like one of them has a very physically demanding job, like, or physically, what's the word I'm looking for? It could be like construction, like a very physically hard job. It's hard, a job that's hard on their body. Like heavy lifting, lots of movement involved, very physical job. Lots of like physical exertion involved in what they do for work. Oh, I'm also getting one of them has skin issues. Something about like they could get like a lot of ingrown hairs, or they could get like pimples. They might have been somebody that had a lot of acne as a teenager that left like scar, or they could have some sort of a scar on their face. Yeah, I'm getting one of them has like a skin issue, or they did, but it caused scarring. Interesting. Huh, that's really specific. Okay. All right, that's what I got for you, pile two. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you were drawn to any other pile, check it out. If you guys want to do a personal reading with me, I have those available on my website. I have 15-minute readings, half-hour readings where you can ask whatever you want, or you can do an energy check. If you just want to check and see how somebody's feeling about you right now, you can just book an energy check with me. Those are all available as emergency readings as well. If you want to get it back right away, you can book it as an emergency reading on my website and you'll get it back super quick. Or you can just book it as a regular reading. And I also have past life readings if you want to see what happened between you and someone else in your past life together. If you feel like you have a past life with somebody, then you can book that with me. It's at amysaltar.com. You can just type in Amy's Altar into Google and you'll see my website come up, or type in amysaltar.com into the search engine. The link is also down in the drop down box below. And that is where you can purchase bracelets like the one that you chose today for your pile, the sunflower bracelet. The one that I'm wearing is the Good as Gold bracelet. It's obsidian with gold like sheen to it. It's got this iridescent gold. It's hard to see on camera, but super pretty. Or the one that you guys chose is the butter quartz sunflower bracelet. Those are available on my website. They all do different things. So if you click on the bracelet, you'll see a description of exactly what that crystal does, because every crystal promotes different types of energy. I sound charge all of my bracelets and cleanse them so they're all juiced up and ready to go for you guys. And they always come with one of these little selenite sticks as a free little gift. Whenever you purchase bracelets, you get a selenite stick. This helps you cleanse and recharge any of your crystals or your bracelet. You can just lay it on there and it'll clear the energy after you've been wearing the bracelet for a while. That's just like a little free gift I throw in for bracelets. You guys can cleanse and recharge your bracelets or just any crystals that you have. You could just make sure you touch them on that selenite, let it touch each other for at least a half an hour. I usually let it sit on there all day long. I have some huge selenite sticks over here though. Check out this baby. Anyway, this is like clearing. If anybody ever tries to break in, I will make sure they don't ever try again. All right. If you guys were drawn to any other pile, definitely check it out. If you are done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Why aren't you subscribed? Subscribe to my channel. If you're resonating with my readings, that means you're part of my collective and you should be subscribed. All right, I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys. Hey, pile 3, let's find out who's been thinking about you lately. Here we go. We are going to find out what they've been thinking at the end, so make sure you stay until the end if you want to hear the messages. And I'll also pull initials and get really specific details. Only take the specific details that resonate for you. As long as the overall vibe of the reading is resonating, it is your reading. Here we go. Who's thinking about pile 3, Spirit? Ooh. They might be a Capricorn. We got the Devil. Who's thinking about pile 3? There's definitely a Capricorn coming through for someone here. Knight of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. The Empress. Whoa, get back here. Temperance. Okay, I'm getting 2 people. There's 2 energies here that are thinking about you. One of them is somebody that wants to like reconcile with you. They feel like you guys haven't been around each other. They might have abandoned the connection with you. For some of you, they could have ghosted you. Spirit just said they took off. Someone took off. You might have been the one that abandoned things here, but they're wanting to reconcile, whoever that is. It's somebody that you haven't been in contact with. You've had some sort of separation time. But like I said, there's 2 energies. They're both extremely physically attracted to you. Both of these people find you very... You fine, pile number 3. One of them is obsessively thinking about you. It feels like it's the person... Is it both of them, Spirit? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius energy here. So that could be their sign. Doesn't have to be, but take it if it resonates. Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius are all coming through. One of them is somebody that's kind of compulsive. They say things and do things without thinking first. They could be kind of like a little bit chaotic, all over the place. They could be somebody that likes to move quickly too. Like they might be a little bit pushy. I'm getting the vibe of somebody that's just kind of like, I know what I want and I want it now. I want you because I'm Mr. Vain. That song's coming through, so that could resonate. They could be somebody that's like a little too confident, a little bit cocky, vain. Um, they're used to getting what they want, so they do have like a little bit of a spoiled energy, or like somebody that is kind of competitive. When they want something, they want it right now. Like I said, they do kind of have like a pushy vibe to them. One of them is tall. I'm getting an energy of one of them being tall, so they might be like un- unaveragely tall. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Unaveragely, is that a word, Spirit? I don't think so. All right, let's get some of these. But yeah, I'm getting obsessively thinking about you and being very seduced by you for both of them. Like both of these energies coming through, think about you a lot. One of them is somebody that you've been in separation with. So it's like you're not communicating with at least one of them right now, possibly both. All right, we got the white wolf. Okay, I'm getting that one of them you feel in your gut that they're thinking about you. Like you can tell that it's somebody that thinks about you a lot, or you can feel their energy pulling on yours a lot. The mutable signs. The child. And the mice. Ooh, okay. So I'm getting an energy of the person that you've been in separation with. They've been feeling the loss of your energy, and it kind of stresses them out. It makes them feel anxious. They're wanting to be in a connection with you again, or initiate a conversation with you, reconcile things between the two of you. They're feeling restless about having a new beginning with you. I would expect to hear from, like, you guys should expect to hear from this person from the past fairly soon after you watch this reading, because they feel like right now they need to make their move and initiate a conversation with you. Maybe you did just hear from this person. They might have just recently contacted you after not talking for a while, because they're feeling like right now is a good time to come in. They're going to try to be smart about how they deal with you and the things that they say to you. Because we have end of a season here and then brand new beginnings. So it's like things ended, there was a separation, there was time apart from each other, and now they're feeling like it's time we talk, is what Spirit just said. It's time we talk. They're a little bit worried. They're kind of anxious about talking to you again or initiating conversation. Their energy feels like heavy when it comes to you, so kind of depressing. Like I said, they're feeling restless. They feel the loss of you. They don't want anybody else to come swoop you up either. Like they're afraid they're going to lose you to someone else, or that they have lost you to someone else. They're kind of stressed about that. And they're also losing sleep. They're coming up as being fatigued. So this situation between you two has caused this person to lose sleep thinking about it so much. So there's a lot of obsessive thinking going on from both of these energies. But the one where you guys have been in separation, Spirit just said estranged from each other. That one feels a little bit more stressed and worried and anxious and restless. Okay. Let's get some more. You guys could be seeing the synchronicity 777, and look at this. Right underneath the Empress is the Empress. I told you, both of these people find you very attractive. So both of the people thinking about you think that you are just such a hottie. Your relationship material. You bring a lot of pleasure to both of these people. You were all that, pile number 3, and a bag of chips. Okay, like you a snack. This is all the stuff Spirit's saying. Okay. I am getting that one of them is in love with you. They both think about how beautiful you are, how attractive, just like you're hot. You're super. You're very much their type for both of them. You're very tempting and seductive to both of these people. One of them could be younger than you. That's for some of you in this pile. Only take the specific things as they resonate. One of them could be younger than you, or one of them is like way less mature than the other one. I'm also getting there's a 23-year-old coming through for someone, and a 49-year-old is here for somebody. 777 is coming through as a synchronicity. Casinos could be significant too. Casino, or you could be seeing synchronicities of 7s. July could be significant. Someone's birthday in July, or you met in July. Justice, Libra energy. There's a Libra coming through again for someone that came through up here. And Elephant. Okay. Yeah, one of them, you can feel their energy. You have telepathy with one of these people. You have 2 cards here about being like feeling it in your gut, having a telepathic communication with one of them. You might have had a dream about them as well, because there's lucid dreaming coming up. One of these connections here is really strong. Like you're very strongly energetically connected to each other. Okay, I'm getting that one of them is really sweet, trustworthy, kind. Tender. There's like an innocence about one of them, sweet. It could be very charming too. And one of them is coming through as being really smart. They could be somebody that likes to read. I am getting that for someone here. They like to read. Yeah, there's someone here that's like very accommodating toward you, very kind to you, really sweet. I'm getting one of them is a talker. They like to be social. They like to be around lots of people, so they're more extrovert. Okay, let's get some of these to get a little bit more clarification about who this is, and then we'll get into the messages of what they've been thinking, and then we'll get initials. Who is this, Spirit? Give us some details about who's thinking about pile 3. Give us some details for pile 3. Yeah, you're older than one of them. Or just more mature, like I said. You're coming through as being older, more than mature than one of these people. So it definitely could be like an age difference. You're the older one. Then we got destiny and family. Someone's name could be Destiny. Take that if it resonates. One of them either has like a really large family, lots of cousins. I'm getting like they're really close to their cousins. They have a lot of aunts and uncles, lots of brothers and sisters. For some of you, this person has children, or one of these people has children. They're really close to their family. One of them, or they have like a huge family. Okay. Yeah, one of these people you guys have a special connection with. Like you were destined to meet each other. But 777 is about luck, and that is coming up on this card too. So there could be something about like luck, lucky could be their name even. Or I keep getting gambling and casinos too. So one of them might be somebody that likes to make bets, sports betting, horse races, casinos, poker, slot machines, all that stuff is coming through. So take it if it resonates. Yeah, one of them is super social, very extroverted. Like they like to be around a lot of people. They talk to people that they've never met. Like it would be somebody that when they go out, they have no problem talking to strangers. They're just very much social. The way you met one of these people could have been kind of a weird, serendipitous way, like a chance meeting. The way that you guys met was meant to be. Things had to fall into place a certain way. All the stars aligned for you guys to meet each other. Okay, so one of them is like very successful, or they're really career focused right now. They could be a workaholic or work a lot of hours. They might own their own business. I'm getting like businessman type of vibes. They're either like already advanced in their career or they're working on it. So they could be getting certifications right now or taking classes to advance in their career, or they're working toward a promotion. They might have just gotten a promotion. They could be the boss, the CEO, the supervisor in their job. One of them is definitely very much into like being successful, career oriented. This is really specific, so only take it if it resonates. I'm getting somebody that works in like the justice system, so it could be they work for the government, they could be a lawyer, police officer, something like that, or working for a government agent. All right, only take that if it resonates. Yeah, you have a lot of chemistry with one of these people here. There's a strong chemistry, so it feels like one of the people is somebody that you can feel their energy because there's that chemistry between you two. You're very energetically connected. There's something unexplainable that just draws you to each other. There's a lot of passionate feelings with one of these people, and it feels mutual. Ooh, we got the Ice King. See, boss entrepreneur. I can't make this up, you guys. One of them definitely has that big D energy where they're like, they're either the boss or they have their own business or they want to start their own business or they're trying to get promoted to be the boss. I'm also getting one of them could be somebody that ghosts though, because we got the Ice King here and detached, and then you got the Five of Pentacles. That's all energy of like somebody that goes cold on you, somebody that ghosts, somebody that doesn't get too deep. They stay kind of shallow in connections. They have a hard time being vulnerable. They could easily detach from you or seemingly easily detach from you. But I'm getting like, even if they do ghost or detach and go cold on you, they still think about you. They just act cold. Okay. And travel. So for some of you, that is like the serendipitous chance meeting. You guys met on vacation. You met while you were traveling. And then I'm getting, so only take this as it resonates, you guys. All right, because I'm getting real specific here. There's someone coming through here that travels for work, or they could work with airplanes somehow. And it also feels like one of them, as soon as you guys met, you both made each other really happy. You had a really good time together. It was like a pleasure to be around each other. You brought each other a lot of happiness. You had a honeymoon phase with one of them. You could have literally traveled with them, gone on a vacation with them. Like I said, met them on vacation, met them while you were traveling. All right. So hopefully you guys know who these ones are now. Hawaii could be significant to somebody here. I'm also getting Alaska with the ice thing. Hawaii, Alaska. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, tell us what these two energies are thinking about pile number 3. And then, whoa. That's not surprising. They're both really attracted to you because we had the Empress come out twice. I'm very attracted to you. That's not surprising that it just flopped out right away. One of them finds you extremely attractive. Not one of them, both of them. Sorry. But there's a chemistry with one of them. So it's like mutual. Like you find them attractive too with one, but they're both like, pile number 3 is super attractive, very beautiful, lovely. You're just magnetic and just attractiveness is coming through super strong. There's something about your energy for these two people that's very alluring and tempting. Okay. What are these two thinking about pile 3? And you're amazing. Ooh, one of them's frustrated. Okay. Yeah, I was getting like stress. Ooh, okay. So one of them feels difficult. That's that Ice King energy and the devil. One of them is like somebody that plays games. Like they could use abandonment or give you the silent treatment just to kind of like punish you. They're coming through as somebody that plays games when they get frustrated or when they're not getting what they want. I had that vibe of I know what I want and I want it now. So one of these two people is the type of vibe where if you don't do what they want or if things don't go their way with you, they get really frustrated and they might do things to punish you and kind of like vengeful a little bit. It's giving some immature energy, which we did have the child here. So it feels like one of them can have a tendency to be very immature when they're not getting what they want or when they're frustrated with you. They just do things that are immature. I just heard Spirit said silly games. is what they're saying. All right, and one of them is talking about you to other people. All right, so especially for those of you that there's people that you have mutual friends with, or there's people that one of these energies knows that also knows of you, and they're talking to those people about you. They both think you're really attractive and amazing. I am getting that. Because that, like I said, the Empress twice is like, you are like, damn, pile number 3. Damn. Okay. You're amazing. I'm falling in love. One of them's caught some deep feelings for you. It feels like the one that you have this chemistry and passion with, that is in love with you. It feels like they're falling deeper and deeper in love with you as time goes by. They're more and more in love with you. I feel you are husband wife material. That's the Empress too. And I'm not ready. Okay, so one of them is not in a good place right now, or they're feeling like they can only think about you right now. They can't really talk to you, or they can't do anything about their feelings for you right now. Like right now is not the time. Could have to do with maturity. Like they're not mature enough yet. They need to do some healing, some working on themselves before they would be able to have anything healthy, stable, long term with you. Or they could be in another situation right now to where they're not ready to be able to do anything more than just think about you. So it feels like one of them is ready to talk to you right now, or is talking to you right now, and the other one is more reserved, holding back, has a boundary up, less available. One of them feels less available. Okay. So let's get the initials now. First and last name initials, Spirit, for these two energies. We have P, F, Z, U, oh, that's a whole bunch. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, Spirit. J, I, K, and L. I'm getting Jill coming through right away for somebody. I'm also getting Phil, Justin, Jake, Jack. It's a lot. There must be a lot of you listening to this pile. What are the initials for pile 3? You have E. First and last initials for pile 3. We have U, or sorry, K. We already had U, but they could have 2 Ks in their name. A K in their first name, a K in their last name, 2 Ks in their name. You guys could both have a K in your name. We have H, T, one more, B. Oh, okay. 2 more, A. All right. The name Abby is coming through. Bailey is here. Tate, Kyle. If I don't say the name, you see their initials, it's still your pile. Okay. There's something about one of these connections where things are like to be determined. Things feel unknown between the two of you. I'm also getting something, this is kind of weird, about eating kale. Kale. I don't even think I've ever tried kale. Just because I've heard bad things about it. Kale. I'm also getting TH names like Thomas, Theo, Thad, Theron. I'm also getting Thompson, so that could be a last name. The name Kellen just came through as well. John and Johnson, Johnny. Jerome and Jeremy. Something with YouTube could be significant with one of these two people. Something about YouTube is coming through. Kickboxing just came through as well. Or maybe just boxing, but kickboxing specifically is coming through. Something about Batman is also here. Maybe you guys watched a Batman movie together, or this person really likes Batman. Keegan just came through. Spirit just said something about one of them's got jokes, or they might say JK a lot, like just kidding, or in text messages they say JK, JK. Emmett just came through. Ew. There's some adult content coming through here. All right. Just, that could be significant right there. I'm not going to say it out loud. YouTube daddy will get mad at me. There's also something with artificial intelligence coming through, AI. So that could be synchronicity for you or something significant. Maybe you guys talked about AI. Somebody here could work in technology. I am getting some tech vibes here. I just got the thing with bats. They could be afraid. They could have a fear of bats for someone. Like they're scared of bats. And I also just heard, what the heck? So that could be something that one of them says a lot. What the heck? Or heck. They might use the word heck a lot. Or it could be, what the hell? It could be that too. But I immediately heard, what the heck? Heckin'. And now this is going to be for someone specific. I just heard 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. I don't know. That's that little where you like hold each other's hand and do this and try to get each other's thumb stuck down. Whoever can grab the other person's thumb first wins. So that's going to be significant for someone here. I haven't done that with anybody for years. Funny. One of them could be into like movies about battles and wars and stuff like that. Or they could be really into researching that kind of thing. I'm mostly getting that it's like they like to watch movies where there's battles and that kind of thing. And then Spirit also just said Battleship. So that's a game, but it could also have to do with the military. Babel. Isn't that? Hold on, I gotta look that up because I think that's an app where you can learn to speak another language. I was right. Yeah. So Babel is language learning. So maybe one of them is learning another language or one of them is bilingual. Babel is based in Germany too. So Germany could be significant for someone here. Berlin, Germany. Also something about 16 years ago. I don't know. Okay, that's what I got for you, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button if you like this kind of reading and you want to see more in the future, and subscribe to my channel if you're resonating with my readings. That means you're part of my collective. So you can see when I release more readings in the future. If you'd like to have a private reading with me or purchase any spiritual jewelry like the bracelets that you see, these are on my website. That's where you also book private readings. amysaltar.com. You can just type in Amy's Altar on Google and it'll take you there, or you can type in amysaltar.com, or you can go to the drop down box below where you find the timestamps and you'll see the link from my website down there. I have 15-minute readings, half-hour readings where you can ask whatever you want, or you could do an energy check to see how one person specifically is feeling about you. All of those readings are available as emergency readings as well, so you can get it back really quickly. If you want it right away, you can book it as an emergency reading. And then I also have a past life reading available on there as a private reading if you're curious about what happened between you and someone else in a past life. Those are kind of interesting because I found that all the past life readings that I've done privately, and you guys will message back after watching the reading, there's so many parallels and synchronicities in this current lifetime that come through for your past lives. So it's pretty cool if you're interested in that. That's on my website. And if you were drawn to any other pile, make sure you check it out. You could definitely have more messages for you in another pile. If you're done here for today, I will see you all next time. Bye, hotties. Hey, pile 4, welcome to your reading. Let's see who's been thinking about you lately. And then we'll get messages to see what they've been thinking when they're thinking about you. And then make sure you stay until the very end if you want to hear the initials that come out and really specific details. Make sure you only take the specific details if they resonate for you. As long as the overall vibe of the reading is resonating, it is your reading still. There's just going to be confirmation coming through for certain people, okay? That gets pretty specific. So let's see. Here we go. Pile 4. Who's been thinking about pile 4? Oh, it's a big D daddy. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Holy, my gosh, pile 4. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wow. The Devil, Capricorn. You guys must be looking good these days, pile number 4. And then we got the 6 of Swords. Okay. You have 3 people coming through here immediately. 2 kings and a page. So one of them could be a lot younger than the other 2 or a lot less mature than the other 2. They're all very tempted by you. So what are you doing? You've like seduced 3 different people here on purpose or on accident. I don't know. But one of them is definitely coming through as being younger than the other 2. One of them's got that big D energy, like they're very confident, charismatic, very attractive. It's somebody that you find attractive, you think they're hot. All 3 of these people find you extremely like tempting and alluring, but I'm seeing that you find one of them very, very physically attractive too. One of them is coming across as being cold and maybe a little bit of an a-hole, kind of a jerk type of energy, like toxic. They could have that double D type of energy where the loving's good, but they don't treat you very well. I am getting that one of them is very charming. One of them feels badly about something, or they feel sorry toward you. They feel bad about something. They're like wanting your forgiveness, or they feel guilty. I'm getting that you've had a tough time with one of them. Things could be peaceful now, or they could be thinking about wanting to make peace. That could be like that forgiveness, wanting forgiveness from you, wanting to apologize to you, wanting to smooth things out because it got rough between you two. Things went left, is what Spirit just said. Okay, let's get some of these. Who are these three? Who are these three people that keep thinking about pile number 4? You got the hummingbird, the tower, the world, the wine, one of them looks younger than they are. So maybe that's the thing about being younger. Maybe one of them looks really good for their age, or they look a lot younger than they are. They have a baby face, is what I just heard. Trophy, eagle, and firefly. Ooh, yeah, you're really attracted to one of these people here with the firefly. There's a soul spark. There's a strong attraction between you two, lots of chemistry. One of them is somebody that you like a lot. Like you have positive feelings about them. There's lots of positivity here. You enjoy talking to them or being around them. Oh, I am getting there's one here that you really like that's thinking about you too. There could be a distance because you got the world and the 6 of swords here. So you guys could maybe live kind of far apart from one of these 3 people. One of them could work for the government or some sort of big corporation. I'm also getting something about college institutions is there with the tower. One of them has like a really, yeah, it also says governing here. So there's a group of you here where this person has some sort of, they work for the state or they work for the federal government. They have a job where they have a lot of responsibilities and restriction. Their job brings a lot of restrictions, like they can't talk about certain things, or they have a lot of duties at their job, lots of responsibility. Something about one of their careers being very demanding or very successful. They're really important, a very important person at work. VIP, okay, coming through. VIP section, VIP lounge just came through. Take it as it resonates. If it's not for you, that's okay, as long as the overall vibe is resonating and not like, what are you talking about, girl? It's still your pile. Okay. One of them could have actually won awards. They could have some sort of fame. They could have been like an athlete. Yeah, one of them is like very ambitious, go-getter, lots of goals, lots of ambitions, high achiever, taking different opportunities. I just heard, I love a challenge. So maybe they've said that to you or something. One of them likes to have a challenging job, or they do have like a high demanding job, or a job that has a lot of challenges in it. Okay. Yeah, one of them has a really nice energy. Like they seem to be very positive. That like they don't talk a lot about negative things. They tend to stay positive, and they enjoy life. They like to enjoy life and be more lighthearted, and they don't like negativity. They don't talk bad about things. Like they're just coming across as somebody like super positive. Okay. So yeah, they could be younger in age, or they just age really well, or that, like I said, they have that baby face. One of them does. And I'm getting this vibe of you've known at least one of them for quite a while. So years. There's a 40-year-old coming through for someone, a 31-year-old here for somebody, a 24-year-old is here for someone, a 67-year-old is here for somebody. We have someone with the birthday of the 19th. They were born on the 19th. Whoa. Okay. Spirit wants to get into this other deck. Let's do this deck. Who are these three people for pile number 4? Who are the... Whoa. Money, 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 money. Children. Courting man. Dating. Dark male. Whoa. Gosh, you guys have a lot going on here. Oh, there's the Ice King. Same energy as that King of Swords. One of them is very cold and detached. But I am, again, getting like somebody that's very professional, boss, entrepreneur, very professional, wealthy, really into, they could work in finance. I'm looking for a man in finance. That came in through, was it pile 2? If you were drawn to pile 2, I think that came through in pile number 2. I'm looking for a man in finance with a trust fund. They could have to wear a uniform for work for one of them. But I'm definitely getting somebody here that's like very professional. I just heard finance bro for somebody here. Entrepreneur, boss. Somebody that is definitely getting that bag. Success. High achieving and success. So this person's standing out very strong, of like very work oriented. They could be a workaholic, somebody that has more than one avenue of income as well. But yeah, one of them's coming through as being kind of toxic, rude, kind of an a-hole, dark male, like dark energy with the devil D. That's what I was getting earlier. One of them is like, they could have a tendency of not being very nice to you or to other people. It's cold, kind of a jerk is what I keep hearing. Okay. One of them, again, I just keep getting that they have like a baby face, childlike, very innocent, fun, peppy. I'm getting this is that vibe of the person that's like really positive, very like they like to have fun. They like to do things that like children would go do. They could like to run, is what I just heard. Something about running or taking adventures. There's definitely a sweet, innocent vibe coming through here for you, and then one that's not so sweet and innocent. Like polar opposites with two of these people here. There's one that's just like rude and super negative and really cold and difficult to deal with, and they have a lot of like toxic traits. And then this other one is very sweet and innocent and positive and like you're coming out as being more mature than one of these people. But I'm also getting, again, there's someone here that is either trying to achieve some sort of social status or be in like high society, or they already are somebody that's established a high society position, social, very connected, networking is coming through here. It feels like you've been on a date or gone out to dinner with one of them, at least one of them, maybe all three of them. One of them was more short term, though, a quick fling. Things ended between you two, or you haven't known each other for very long yet. You guys didn't get past the dating phase, or you're still in that phase with them. And we got destiny here. So one of these connections, you guys were, the stars had to align for you guys to meet. It was like a chance meeting. You guys were both in the right place at the right time to meet each other with one of these. And yeah, again, this is that childlike person. They like to party, or they like to go to events. They like having fun. Like, there's that energy is coming through a whole bunch for one of them. Like, I just want to have fun. They could go to a lot of concerts, go out a lot, very social. Someone here is a foodie. They like trying different restaurants, or they could be like into wine because look, or you might have had wine with them before, a glass of wine. There could be a connection to winery, vineyards, or just alcohol, period. Partying, alcohol. Okay. Yeah, it does feel like you've either ended things with one of them, or you feel like you need to end things with one of them. Let's see, what do they want? What are they thinking about with pile number 4? Hopefully you guys know who I'm talking about by now. If you're really confused, you might want to try a different pile because you should know by now who these 3 are. What are they thinking about when they think about pile number 4, Spirit? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh. What? One of these people is, I feel like they're not ready to communicate things to you. They have a hard time communicating. They're not ready to communicate, so they just like secretly admire you, secretly thinking about you, but not actually expressing it because they have a hard time expressing themselves, hard time communicating, or they feel like they can't communicate right now what they're thinking. So they're just keeping it to themselves. One of them here is very selfish, My intentions can be selfish at times. That feels like that dark energy that came through. Someone that's stubborn, selfish. I just heard self-righteous, so they could think very highly of themselves. And one of them misses being around you, like they want to see you again. They want to spend some time with you. And it looks like one of them is saying, like, you did or said something that hurt their feelings. You hurt my feelings. Their little feelers are hurt. Yeah, someone's definitely secretly thinking about you and doesn't want you to know. They're like, don't tell them, Amy. My little dirty little secret. I secretly admire you. I'm not ready for you to know that I'm thinking about you. I have a secret. So yeah, definitely one of them is like thinking about you but not saying it. I'm scared of commitment. One of them is a commitment phobe. Feels like that selfish energy is connected to this one. Commitment phobic, scared of commitment, scared of getting too deep. I did feel that energy earlier of being kind of shallow, selfish, stubborn. Shallow howl, I just heard. A big ego coming through. All right, I feel like we need a little bit more because there's so many people. You guys got 3 different, I just heard folks, 3 different folks here. I miss you. Okay. Yeah, one of them is missing you a lot right now. I miss being around you. I miss you. All caps lock, exclamation point. I miss you. Pile number 4. Think you're hot. Looking sexy. Maybe one of them has called you that, like you're so hot, told you that you look really good. I find you interesting. You're very intriguing to one of them. Your kindness has changed me, so you've done a lot for one of these people. You did a lot, or you connected deeply with them. My intentions are pure. See, this is that one more sweet energy person, because you got someone here where their intentions are selfish, and then you got a polar opposite of someone whose intentions towards you are very pure. So one of them is like a huge red flag, and then the other one has a lot of green flags. Okay, they're like sweet and kind and good intention, and then the other one is like, yikes. Okay, let's get initials now and see first or last name initials for these 3. We got A, N, first or last name starting with an A or an N. We have D, and what I just heard. So maybe that was something that one of you said to the other. And what? We got V, DV. Ooh, that's like domestic. That could be significant for someone here, but only take it as it resonates. U and W. UW. That could be significant for someone here. I'm also getting West Virginia. Could be significant to somebody here. North Dakota is coming through as well. We have J, F. They could have freckles or red hair for some of you. We got U again. U. It feels like one of them likes to play the blame game. It could be somebody that projects a lot and deflects a lot. doesn't self-reflect, always blaming everybody else. I'm also getting somebody that's like tan, or they're out in the sun a lot. We have K, C. One more. Or two more. D again, they could have two D's in their name. They could have two N's in their name. I'm also getting something about do not disturb, which could have to do with a hotel. I used to work at a hotel, and you could put on the D&D light to do not disturb. Or like the older hotels, you like hang the little sign on the doorknob that says do not disturb. So that could be significant for someone here. We definitely have AJ coming through for someone. Dude. One of them could say dude a lot. Yeah, I'm getting something about universities, but specifically UW, University of Washington, is coming through here. Huskies. That's a dog too, so maybe someone has an actual husky. That's the mascot, so. Okay, yeah, so I'm getting football, and then I'm also getting hockey. So hockey could be significant. But with the ice thing too, that makes sense. Ice hockey, ice skating. Casey is coming through. The name Casey. You could be really attracted to one of their voices. I'm getting one of them has like a really nice voice, or maybe they sing, or they just have like a really alluring, soothing voice, or something about their voice. Or they might have said something about your voice, or something about the voice coming through with one of these energies. I'm also getting, I can't say this on YouTube because YouTube daddy will get mad, but look. One of them could say that a lot. Pho. Pho could be significant too. The soup. Pho. It's funny because look. It's literally right there. Okay, like what the F? Energy. Haha, YouTube. I didn't say it. I just spelled it. They might even say fudge. Could be somebody that tries not to swear, so they just say like fudge. Oh, fudge. All right. Drake just came through. So that could be about the artist Drake. The name Derek is coming through too. Damien. I also just got something about Asian. And yeah, there's something about Asian or pho could be significant. Vietnamese too, that could be significant. Vietnamese. Okay. Only take the specific things as it resonates for you and leave it for who it's for if that part's not resonating. Yeah, there's someone here that really likes to have fun. It's coming through a lot in this reading. Fun. I'm here for a good time. Party animal. Fun times. Fun. So you might have actually had a lot of fun with one of these people too. Did something fun. DV, that's crazy. Domestic disputes. One of these people could be like verbally very aggressive, or hit below the belt kind of thing. The name Nathan just came through. Nate. And date just came through again. So I do feel like you've been on a date with one of these people here. At least one of them, maybe all of them. Went out to dinner, went out and had drinks together. One of them could get pedicure. Like I'm getting something about pedicure. Pedicure. Their feet done. And I just heard say less. So maybe that's something that one of them says, like, say less or enough said. John F. Kennedy just came through for some reason. Maybe they're a big history buff, or their name could be John, their name could be Kennedy, Ken. They could be really into politics, one of them. Andrew. You could feel like things between you and one of them are done. I'm getting like, it's done. We're done. Maybe one of you said that to the other. I'm done. I'm done with you. That kind of vibe is coming through. Okay. That's what I got for you, pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Smash the thumbs up button if you like this kind of reading and you want to see more in the future. If you were drawn to any other pile, check it out. There can definitely be more messages for you in other piles. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel. If you want a private reading, I do have private readings available on my website. I have 15-minute readings, half an hour readings where you can ask whatever you want in the reading. And I have energy check readings that are available. If you want to just see how one person is feeling about you right now, you can book an energy check. All 3 of those are available as emergency readings. If you want to get it back really quick turnaround time, you can book it as an emergency reading. And then I also have the past life reading available on there if you're interested to see what happened with you and a person that you're highly connected to in this lifetime in your past life together. Those are really fun. I love those readings. They're super interesting because most of the ones I've done, you guys end up messaging me after, emailing me back after you watch the reading and telling me all the little synchronicities between and the parallels from this lifetime. It's really interesting because there's usually a lot of parallels, like things that kind of lined up in your past lives together too. So if you're interested in that, that is on my website, amysaltar.com. You can just type that into Google, or you can click the little drop down box below. You can enter amysaltar.com into your search engine and it'll take you to my website. That's also where you can purchase bracelets like the one that you chose today. They're stretchy and I can make them smaller if you guys, like I just made one for a little 10-year-old girl. So I took 3 of the beads out so it would fit her little wrist. You can request to have beads taken out if you want that. Happy to accommodate for the little wrists. And so each one does something different. Make sure you click on the bracelet and read what that crystal does. They've been sound bathed and cleansed and all that, so they're all juiced up and ready to go for you guys. All of that is on my website. Anything else I need to say? I think that's it. If you're done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. Bye, guys.